Good morning. Can you hear me, Anvi?
Yeah.
We'll start today with the new method, the next method, that is the completing square method.
It's 39.
Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll see how to find solution of equation by completing the square method. So when the quadratic equation is in the form of x squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So when your quadratic equation is of this form, now carefully observe this form. In this form, the square term does not have any coefficient. Okay, if your quadratic equation is of this form, x squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So note the one thing that the coefficient of the square term is 1. So this method you can only use when the coefficient of your square term is 1. Otherwise, you cannot use this method. Or otherwise, you will have to make it 1 and then use. Okay. So your coefficient of the square term should be 1. Then only you can use this method. Okay. After that, what you have to do is you have to add and subtract b upon 2. So b upon 2, the whole square. This you have to add and subtract here inside this equation. Once you do that, the next step is just simplification. So we will get something like this. Now, how we'll get this, I will explain it to you when we do the sum. This, how do we get? X plus b upon 2 the whole square is equal to b upon 2 the whole square minus c. I will explain in the sum, so you will understand it properly. And after solving this, the solution, whatever answer you get, that will be the solution of the quadratic equation. So I'll explain you the sum. One sum I'll explain, so you'll have a better understanding of it. So I'll start with the first sum itself of practice set 2.3. Okay, so practice set 2.3, first sum, x squared plus x minus 20 equal to 0. Okay. So let's find out the coefficients. A is 1, B is also 1, and C is minus 20. Okay. Now note one thing, completing square method you can use only when the coefficient of x squared term is 1. So in this coefficient
Here
of
it
x,
is 1.
it is 1. So we can use this method. Now, next, what you have to do, you have to find out b upon 2. Okay, find out b upon 2. So b is 1. So this becomes 1 upon 2. Okay. Then you have to find out b upon 2, the whole bracket square. That means 1 upon 2, the whole bracket square. which is nothing but 1 upon 4. Clear up to here?
Yes.
Okay. After this, 1 minute. Okay. After this, what you do is, uh, you remember this formula, x plus b upon 2 the whole square is equal to b upon 2 the whole square minus c. Okay, remember this formula.
Yeah.
No, no, square won't come down. I'll show you the textbook. See this one. X plus b upon 2 the
Okay.
whole bracket square is equal to b upon 2 the whole bracket square minus c. I'll explain you why it will not come there. So just for the method of writing, what you do is you write a original equation, x square plus x minus 20 equal to 0. And now you just add and subtract x square plus x. You add 1 by 4 and you subtract 1 by 4 equal to 0. This just for writing, for the set purpose
20
will write.
equals to 0.
Yes. Sorry. Yes. Minus 20 equal to 0. Now, after this step, what you do is instead of doing the calculation, because there's a lot of calculation, instead of doing that calculation, you just remember this formula and write according to this formula. So I'll write down the formula first. Formula is x plus b upon 2 whole square equal to b upon 2 whole square minus c. Okay. Then just substitute the values of b and c, b upon 2 and c here. So what did we get? B upon 2. B upon 2 is here. 1 upon 2 is to see. This is b upon 2 is 1 upon 2. So I'll just substitute here 1 upon 2. So x plus 1 upon 2 whole bracket square is equal to 1 upon 2 whole bracket square minus c. What is c now? What is the value of c? C is minus 20 here. We wrote here. C is minus 20. So just substitute minus 20 here. Okay. Now the left hand side, you keep it as it is. We will simplify the right hand side. Up to here, did you understand the steps? Did you follow?
Yes.
Okay. So let's simplify the right hand side here. So 1 upon 2 whole bracket square will become 1 upon 4. This minus 20. Here we'll do cross multiplication. So this
So
will
4
become,
ones are 4, 4 5s are 20.
no, cross multiplication. Also. We cannot cancel like this. There's minus sign in the between. No? So do cross multiplication. 1 into 1, 1 minus 4 into 20 is 80 divided by 4 ones are 4.
79.
79 years. 1 minute. Huh? Oh, wow. I did one mistake is that this the formula has minus C, right? And C is, what is the value of C?
What?
Yeah, can you see the equation and tell me what is the value of C?
Minus 20.
Minus 20, minus 20. So this minus sign is already there and value of C is minus 20. Got it? You get the mistake?
Yeah.
Okay, so this will become plus. In the next step, it will become plus. Plus. And therefore, this after cross multiplication also it becomes plus. So this will become 81 upon 4. Clear?
Still 81 is not divisible by 4.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay. It's not divisible by 4, that's okay. We'll now just write the left hand side. What is there on the left hand side? Left hand side is x plus 1 upon 2 the whole square. X plus 1 upon 4 the whole square. Up to here, did you follow?
Yes.
Okay, now I want to remove this square from here. This square I want to remove. So what to do to remove this square? Take,
Square root on both sides.
yes, correct. Take square root on both sides. So here you write,
So that will also become 9 upon 2.
yeah, correct. So take square root both sides. So on the left hand side, the square will go. So it becomes x plus 1 upon 2 is equal to, and here you'll have to take the square root 81 upon 4. And you can separate the square root. It becomes square root 81 upon square root 4. And you know square root 81 is 9 and square root 4 is 2. So this becomes 9 upon 2. Now note one thing, whenever you remove the square root sign, you have to put plus minus. So this becomes plus minus 9 upon 2. So you have x plus 1 upon 2 is equal to plus or minus 9 upon 2. Next step would be separating this plus minus. By separating, I mean, first you write x plus 1 upon 2 is equal to plus 9 upon 2, or x plus 1 upon 2 is equal to minus 9 upon 2. Did you follow this?
Yes.
Okay, now it's just solving both these equations. So here you take, in both the equation, you take this plus 1 upon 2 on the other side. So here I'll take the plus 1 upon 2 on the other side. So this becomes 9 upon 2, 9 upon 2 minus 1 upon 2. And here
8
also
upon 2.
x is equal to minus 9 upon 2 minus 1 upon 2. Okay, so here this becomes 8 upon 2. And here what will it become? Minus 9 minus 1.
10 upon 2.
Okay.
Minus 10
Minus,
upon 2.
correct, minus 10 upon 2. And this you can cancel, right? 2 ones are 2 fours are 8. 2 ones are 2 fives are 10. So x is 4 or x is minus 5. So we got the solution. So we can say that 4 and 5 are the solution of the given quadratic equation.
I'll write that.
I'll show you the top portion first. Go through the sum.
So practice it some.
No, no. Yes. Practice at first one. Make a note of this formula.
minus c equals to 0, right?
What did you ask?
Here, minus c equals to 0.
No, no, no. In there
No.
you don't. No, there you don't put 0. That's the
Oh,
formula. So there you don't put 0. And there is a equal to sign here already, no? See here, equal to sign is already there.
yeah.
I'll just scroll up for you.
Yeah, can you scroll down? I'm done with the taking square on both.
What? What?
I'm done with the taking square on both sides step.
Okay.
Just to tell you. Yeah.
Okay, we'll do the second one. Second one also exactly same way. First, you have to check the coefficient of the square term. The coefficient of square term is 1. So we can continue with this method. Then you write A is 1, B is 2, C is minus 5. After this step, you find out B upon 2. So in this, B is 2 and 2 divided by 2 is 1. Now, next you find out B upon 2 the whole square. So B upon 2 is 1. So you have to find out 1 square, which is 1. Then you write x squared plus the question. X squared plus 2x minus 5 is equal to 0. And then you add and subtract 1. So x squared plus 2x plus 1 minus 5 equal to 0. This we are doing just because it is included in the step. After this step, we are directly using the formula. Okay, the formula
Why can't
is,
we do +1 - 1 - 5, solve it, and then get up to
we can do that also, but we are using completing square method. No? If you solve it here only, then you'll get a quadratic equation. And again, you
then
have to
it'll
solve.
become quadratic. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, which you again have to solve. So better after this step, directly use the formula. The formula is x plus b upon 2, the whole square, equal to b upon 2 whole square minus c. Substitute the values. Note one thing, c is minus 5. B upon 2, we got 1. So let's substitute it. X plus 1 whole square is equal to 1 the whole square minus c is minus 5. To solve the right hand side, this is 1. Minus into minus, it will be plus 5. So it becomes 6. So you have x plus 1 the whole bracket square. What to do now?
X plus 1 equals to 6, so x equals to 6 minus 1, so x equals to 5.
No, you're forgetting this
No,
square.
so 1 square is 1 only, right?
No. You have to remove this square. It is x plus 1 whole bracket square.
Okay, okay.
So
Then
what to do?
taking square roots on both
Yes.
the.
Yes. Take square root both sides.
Then it will become x upon x plus 1 equals to 6, equals to 6 only, root
No,
6.
no. Root 6. Root 6. X plus 1 is equal to root 6.
Instead of
And
that, couldn't we have done it like x plus 1 more bracket square, so x. Okay, no.
note one thing, whenever you're putting square root sign, you put plus minus root 6. So this will become x plus 1 is equal to plus root 6. And this will become x plus 1 is equal to minus root 6. So here you take plus 1 on the other side. So it will become x is equal to root 6 minus 1. And here you take plus 1 on the other side, it will become minus root 6 minus 1. That's it. This cannot be solved any further. So we'll stop here. So we'll say solution root 6 minus 1 and minus root 6 minus 1 is the solution of the quadratic equation. Did you understand the sum?
Yes.
Oh. Write it down. Make sure you memorize this formula.
How is b upon 2 the whole square 1 square?
What is b upon 2? Here, see. 2 upon 2 is 1.
Okay.
This directly I substituted here.
Yeah.
Did you understand, right? No confusion?
No, I understand.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, you finish the entire sum?
Yeah.
Okay, now can you try the third one? So this will become m square minus 5m plus 3 equal to 0. Can you do this?
Yes, but then it will become 5 upon 2.
That's okay. That's
Yeah.
okay. Only in simplification, you'll have to work then. You start at least. Start at least. Where you stop, you tell me. I'll tell you then what to do next.
Instead, can I do the fourth one? Because that has 12, so 12 is divisible by 2.
Okay. Okay, to the fourth one. Then after that, you come to the third one.
Yeah. But in the fourth one, 8 is not equal to 1. So how
Uh,
can we
see,
use?
yeah, so you have to make it one. So you better do the third one first. Do the third one.
But if we have to make it 1, how do we make it 1?
You divide the entire equation by that number. Now, for example, this has 9.
No.
This is easier. Third one is easier. You're able to do it fast.
You tell me which one I should do.
What?
Tell me which one I should do.
Third one. Follow the steps that we did the previous sums. If you get stuck anywhere, you tell me. I'll tell you what to do next.
Yeah.
Be careful with calculations.
X plus 25 upon 4 equals to 25 upon 4 minus C.
Right. Okay, correct. Now there do the cross multiplication. You did not substitute the value of C. What is C? Can you just show it to me again? Show me a calculation again.
Is 3.
Just show me a calculation once again. Okay. Substitute the value of C. In place of C, write 3. So you'll have 25 upon 4 minus 3. Now do cross
Yes.
multiplication.
Thirteen upon
Correct. 13 upon 4 is correct. So you will have, show me the calculation. Yes, perfect. Now take square root both sides.
what will you get? Square root both sides.
Show me a calculation. Yes. So you'll have x plus 5 upon 2 is equal to root 13 upon 2 when you take square root both sides. So keep that root 13 as it is.
And what will it become after taking root?
Wait, I'll show. Okay, wait 1 minute. Can you show me your book 1 second? Show me. B is minus 5, right? One thing, one small mistake you did. Yes. One small mistake you have done, I'll just show it to you. One small. Rest, it's a minor mistake, but that will affect your final answer. So A is 1, B is -5, and C is +3. Be careful of B. B is -5 here. So when you find out B upon 2, you'll have -5 upon 2. Correct? And then when you're doing the
Yes.
substitution in the formula, so M, you do X plus or M, since we have M here, I'll write M plus B upon 2 whole square is equal to B upon 2 whole square minus C. Okay, now right hand side, what you did is correct, but left hand side, C. It is M plus, what is B upon 2? B upon 2 is -5 upon 2. So you forgot this minus sign, the whole square, and this as it is. So this will become M -5 upon 2, the whole square. Did you get?
Yes.
Yeah. So correct that in your book. And then after that, you will have that is equal to 13 upon 4. Okay, and then when you take square root both sides, you'll have M minus 5 upon 2 is equal to root 13 upon 2. Then you'll have to put a plus minus also. From here, I think you'll be able to do the calculation.
Yes. I can take, it will become m minus 5 upon 2 plus root 13 upon 2 and m minus 5 upon 2 minus root.
Minus root. Yes, correct. And then you just have to do normal calculation. Root 13, you keep it as it is.
So back into.
What did we say?
I'll just be back in 1 minute.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, complete the sum first.
Yeah.
So what's your
One
answer?
second. Root 13 plus 5, minus root 13 plus 5.
Yes, root 13 plus 5 upon 2, right?
You'll take upon 2 also as it is.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Show me your calculation. I'll just your video is off. Yeah. Yes, it's correct. So it's root 13 plus 5 upon 2 and minus root 13 plus 5 upon 2. Is that right? Okay.
Yes.
So now we can move to the fourth one. So the fourth one, if you see, it is 9y squared minus 12y plus 2 equal to 0. So
Divide the entire equation by 9.
yes, divide the entire equation by 9. So you'll have 9y squared divided by 9 minus 12y upon 9 plus 2 upon 9 equal to 0. So here this cancelled off. You have y squared minus. This we can reduce by 3. 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12. So we have 4 upon 3y plus this 2 upon 9, keep it as it is. Okay. Now just find out b by 2. Oh, we first write a is 1, b is minus 4 upon 3. Okay, b is minus 4 upon 3 and c is 2 upon 9. Be careful with the sign. B has 4 upon 3. So now you find out b upon 2. So this will be minus 4 upon 3 divided by 2. So this will become minus 4 upon 6. Okay. And this you can reduce. 2 2s are 4. 2 3s are 6. So you get minus 2 upon 3. Did you understand up to here? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Now from this point, you just have to use the formula. So y plus b upon 2 whole square is equal to b upon 2 whole square minus c. Substitute the value of b upon 2 and c. C is 2 upon 9. So let me substitute the values. So this will be y plus b upon 2 is minus 2 upon 3 whole square is equal to, same thing here, minus 2 upon 3 the whole square minus c is 2 upon 9. Simplify this. Here this will become plus into minus minus. So y minus 2 upon 3 whole square is equal to, take the square of this. So this will be 4 upon 9. Okay, square of minus 2 is plus 2. Minus 2 upon 9. So what will the right hand side become? Can you tell me?
2 upon 9.
Okay. So it is y minus 2 upon 3 is equal to 2 upon 9. Can you complete the sum from here?
It would be taking square root, right?
Yes, here you have to take square root both sides.
I'll have to write that there first.
Yeah.
Scroll down.
Yes, are you able to do it?
Last. The last step.
Okay.
One point four point 1.414.
1.4, how come? What have you done?
Root 2 minus 2.
Can you show me
Or wait,
calculation?
1 minute, 1 minute. No, just 1 minute. This is right.
Yes, root 2 plus 2 upon 3 minus root 2 plus, correct. Yes, correct. So now we have two sums remaining in this exercise, fifth and sixth. They are also same like the fourth one only. From these two sums, yes. Will you able to do both for homework, or you want to solve? You want me to solve any one of these?
No, I'll try.
Okay. So fifth and sixth, both you do it for homework. They're easy. So, so in the fifth one, you'll have to divide throughout by 2. And in the sixth one, you'll have to divide throughout by 5. And then the procedure method is the same. Okay, so fifth and sixth for homework. Now we will move on to the last method, that is formula method.
Just 1 second.
Yeah.
You're on mute.
Yeah, so the last method in quadratic equation is the formula method. So we'll start with the formula method.
This will need a graph.
No, no,
This will need a graph.
no, no, it won't. You don't need a graph.
Okay.
Okay. So the formula is 1 minute. I'll show you. The formula method to solve quadratic equation. So here you can use the general form of the quadratic equation. A quadratic equation can be in this form: ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. And we can use a formula to find the roots. Roots means solution of any quadratic equation. Well, if you see in completing square method, to use that method, our x square coefficient has to be 1. Then only you can use. But formula method, you can use it for any quadratic equation of the form ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So the formula is x is equal to minus b plus minus under root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Now, this is very, very important formula. Even if you go to study higher mathematics, this formula will be used somewhere. So, minus b plus minus under root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Okay, quadratic equation, this concept you will come
You just have
across.
to fill A, B, C in that.
Yes, yes. You just have to substitute the values of A, B, and C in this formula and simplify. You have to just simplify. That's it. And okay, this is like just separating. So you see here,
Delta.
you have no alpha and beta.
But there's a delta thing also, right? Our school has
Yes,
gone with the delta thing.
yes, yes. There is a delta also. There is a delta. Okay, so this is just separating. So if you see, this is plus minus. So first we have taken plus and then we have taken minus. So this alpha and beta are called as the roots of the quadratic equation. So I think I can directly now start with the sum. Keep the formula, just write the formula in your notebook, write the formula.
What is alpha?
Alpha, and there's no need to
What
write
is
that.
a no?
Hmm?
Okay.
There's no need to write, but I'll just tell you what it means. Alpha and beta are nothing but roots. When you solve this, basically it is the same thing. These both are the same thing. It's just that we have separated it with plus and we have separated it with minus. So the plus one, whatever answer you get with the plus one, that is called as alpha. And whatever answer you get with the minus one, that is called as beta. Okay, don't write it. That's not important.
I wrote it.
So we can start with practice at 2.4, the first one. So the first one is easy. I think you can do it yourself. It says compare the given quadratic equation to the general form and write the values of A, B, and C. So for the first one, can you tell me what is A, B, and C? For the first
The
one, what is
first one, A is 1, B is -7, and C is 5.
is -7, C is 5. Okay, for the second one is 2m square is equal
No,
to...
I don't write that. A is 2
Hmm,
and B is 5
there,
minus 5
yeah,
minus 5 minus 5
and
and C is only 5.
correct. And for the last one,
Uh, A is 1, B is -7 and C is 0.
okay, good.
Why did we do this?
This was just the first sum of your exercise.
Oh,
I'll show you the text.
so I should write this?
Yes, right. You do it for homework. Write it for homework.
Okay. You just have
Because
to write what is A, B and C.
yes, you just have to write what is A, B, and C.
Also, I can do that in the textbook.
Yeah, you can write it in the textbook itself. Practice set 2.4, the first one it was. Now we'll start the second. Solve using formula. Okay. Tell me the values of A, B, and C in this.
1, 6, 5.
Now we are using formula method. So by formula method, write down the formula. Minus B plus minus
Or minus root B square minus 4AC upon 2.
upon 2A. Substitute the values. Minus B is 6 plus minus under root of 6 square minus 4. A is 1, C is 5 divided by 2 into A, that is 1.
1.
Now simplify. This is minus 6 plus minus under root 6 square 36 minus 4 into 1 into 5 will be
20.
20 divided by 2
Upon
into 2. So this
16
is
upon
minus 6 plus minus under root
16.
16 upon 2.
4 upon.
Yes. So minus 6 plus or minus 4 upon 2. Now you separate plus and minus. So this will become is equal to minus 6 plus 4 upon 2 or minus 6 minus 4 upon 2. So this we know minus 6 plus 4 will be minus 2 upon 2 or minus 6 minus 4 will be minus 10 upon 2. 2 ones are 1. So this will be minus 1 and this will be minus 5.
The rest all sums are like that except the fifth one. So if you do the fifth one, I can do the rest.
Okay. So here we got -1 and -5 is the solution. First write down this, then I'll go for the fifth.
Done. Fifth one.
Yeah,
Rest all are the same only, no? There's no difference.
all are same. Fifth one is also same, actually. In fifth one,
No,
first
but you do it.
what you do first is, you can see there is 3 in the denominator. So you multiply this entire equation with what?
3.
Yes. Throughout by 3. So it becomes 3y square plus 3 into 1 upon 3y is equal to 3 into 2. And here this 3 and this 3 cancel. So you are left with 3y square plus y is equal to 6. Is this clear up to here?
Yes.
Take plus 6 on the other side. We have 3y square plus y minus
Minus
6
6.
equal to 0. Tell me A, B, and C now.
3 plus 1 and
C is -6. Now use formula method. By formula, x is equal to, we have y, huh? So we write y is equal to minus b plus minus